Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the farm. As you can see, this is our very first trailer though. It's rather small and we have bigger, more beautiful, damn it's 20%, that is bad though, but we have a bigger and more beautiful field though. Although I'm shocked by that damage percentage, I thought we do need an upgrade though. And so we did buy this one. I had 80k, this one was around 41 to 42k. Or Challenger right over there can actually, you know, haul with this, even if it's full, without too much of an issue. 2% damage though, I might say it does get damaged rather quickly though. Rather quickly, so we have to invest in garage though at one point. Beautiful details though around this beautiful trailer, I'm very happy about it. And it will help us out in the long run though on the farm. Now, I did buy another thing because my boys are a little bit dirty though, right? You know, and we have to clean them right up though. And this we did buy. Yep, right over here though, the Karcher Professional Cleaner. I just have to, start the engine, of course, right? How do we dare to just push this around? Our engine, or heart in other words, is actually active. So I will push this to the farm and then we're getting some cleaning to be done, right? You know, it's going to be interesting. All this pushing and all this working though, I'm a little bit worried about my farmer because look at that elbow. My boy, we don't even have a rib cage anymore. It's just pure work and pure hauling though. He needs some more protein though in his meals. Oh yeah. So I think, you know, like for the first animals that we might get though, might be chicken, you know, just some nice little pasture for them, right, to run around if that's possible. If not, then we might have a chicken coop, you know, somewhere. And it's really easy maintain though, right, to maintain, especially for personal use or small sales at the kiosk, at the farmer's kiosk. The issue might though become more, well, drastical though, right, if we want to go full farming with chickens, which might be a very cool focus on, by the way, now that I think about it, right? But yeah, you know, it's like, it's a different thing all in all. But yeah, let's see, can we clean? Because dirty stuff makes bad stuff. Huh. Do I have to aim at it like, you know, like one of the simulators though? I don't know. Does it even has water? Maybe not. Let's collect water first. Oh, R! Hey, there we go, boys. Nice. Oh my god, it's just like Power Wash Simulator, right? Look at it. Wow, the drops and everything. Look at it, though. It's already so much cleaner. Oh, this is satisfying, though. My boy earned that. Those restricts you from going any further. Alright. I understand. This is so much better. I love it. Look at this. This is just like Power Wash Simulator, right? You know. Toggle hand tool. Wait a minute. 3. Ah, I see. Spray, switch hand tool 1 and 2. Ah, I believe that's just for the other things that we do have. Oh, this is great, man. This feels so good. Because now we can really take care of our equipment, right? And we can also sell it, you know, I mean, you know, probably for a little profit later on. But what I tried to say, though, is we can also maintain it, though, by creating maybe, you know, like a garage on a farm or anything of that sort. Oh, this is great, dude. This is really great. Let's move. We have a little, we have some other equipment on the farm that we have to take care of. Some machines, right? You know, this one is rather new, so it's not really dirty. And then we have the combine, we have the cultivator, we have the sprayer, you know, all those, and the seeder, of course. So all those beautiful things that we had since the get-go has to get a little bit of cleaning, right? You deserve it. After all, I don't think Grandpa really did focus on doing all of this, so you know. Beautiful. Just utter perfection. Now this will be a little bit more difficult to clean though, but we can manage, we can manage. We can just squeeze right through there, right, if we have to. Alright, nicely in between. There we go. Alright, that boy is nice and clean on this side. Wow, look at that, yo. Yeah, it is rather damaged though, sadly. 26%. We really have to start to take good care of these items though. But remember, 24% though. You don't see that much damage, but I really will just focus on keeping this all in top condition. The issue, I might say, though, comes more from Grandpa. You know, we did inherent used products, which is not his to blame. But he were damaged a little bit. So maybe he planned it, though, but couldn't work anymore on the farm because of its age. Body is giving away, so we just had to do it. You know what I mean, though? Appa. There we go, towards the cedar right now. The plow is still very clean. Profis Hydro. Alright, interesting. Profis is German for, like, professionals. Professional, it's like a shorter term, you know, like shorten it. Okay, this has to be properly done. Very nice. We don't want it to clunt, you know, so that everything is just like pepped together. After all, it's a sprayer, and the spray has to be nice and clean. Off to the big task now. It would have been cool that we had to climb, you know, up here. But this is good enough, right? %70 damage. Alright. Beautiful. Right down here. Oh wow, this is beautiful. Wow, look at the details. This is really good. Nice. Alright, let's do the front. And down here too, of course. Tight squeeze, but we will manage. Beautiful. Let's clean this little thing up too. 14% already. Used it like a couple of times now on 2 fields. Alrighty then. Yeah, it's beautifully and clean. Alright, so this big boy, let's put it where we want it, and that's right here at the barn. Yeah, I don't think we can put anything over here though, because we don't have an heft truck, so just like this will be perfect. And let's put the ignition off. Exit, and let's see, what shall we do? Yeah, I did have bad experience, right, with the carrots, so maybe later on. But not with a task. It just takes way too long for a task to give us a reward that is appropriate to how long it does take. So carrots and beets and stuff like that, the small vegetables, I would say, I will be very careful with though. In the meanwhile, I could also say like we could focus on any other task at the same time, because it's rather working well for us, right? Especially harvesting and all. Deadwood, like this, is also a lot of fun though. Look at that. So we use this one. Let's see for more higher paying jobs like this farmland. Fertilizer, huh? I mean, we could use his fertilization stuff, but we already have some. And we do have a truck. So, you know what? Let's borrow the items. We get 5k. Lease cost is 4.3. Then we have to get seeds for it. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Yeah, I did cancel a job, though. That's with the carrots. It is absolutely bad, though. Like I said, right, you know, it is absolutely disastrous. He wanted to give me 12k. I was like, yeah, that's a lot of money, though. Let's do it. And it took me, right, 6 hours, real life. So I barely had any footage. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do another 6 hours. You know, it really would have taken us around 12 hours because of the type of carrot farm tool, you know, like a harvester that we had. And it's just bad news, man. It's just bad news. And that for 12k, that is not a lot, though. I plowed right through to around 57% of the field, and then I was like, yeah, I'm giving up. I just give up right now. Let's buy something nice. Fertilizer. Boom. 2k. Yeah, that means that we are getting around 2k, though, but oh well. Deutsch Fahr. Beautiful tractor. Hoppa. Could be a little bit realistic with this one. What is that sound? Like a gong or something. I could have been a little bit more realistic with all of this and just put a rear towards it, but oh well, you know, like doesn't really matter that much. Let's see, where do we have to go? All the way down there, huh? Okay, so I have 2 ways to go through. I want to take the scenic route, I think. Think big. New Holland. CR11 Gold Edition. Very nice. Very nice. I kind of noticed, though, like, we now have the indicator on, which I should not be doing right now, but on the top, it's not really blinking, no, is it? Oh, that's probably because it is mostly lights for the night, right? You know, for night work. Probably. Oh, wow. That is a lovely little house. I like it, though. That's very cozy looking now, isn't it? Look at that. I'm not sure what it is, though, right? Is it a ranch or something? But it's... Okay, here's a field. Maybe it is of a ranch. Ah, we do see horse riding warnings. That's an interesting little mailbox, though. Did you see it? Ah. It's a lovely, lovely landscape. It just feels like we are going way too quick, though. Kind of feels like we are going like, how shall I say? Like 100 to 120 kilometers an hour instead of 50 to 60. Let's get rid of those toolbars right there, huh? But yeah, it really feels like we are going way, way, way too quick, though. And here we are. Hoppa. Let's hire a worker. We have done this before, so we are going... Well, we have done a lot of things before, but we are definitely going to do some work ourselves, of course. Farmland, what do you want me to do? Oh, no. Oh, that is kind of cool, though. Noah harvesting. Cotton. Huh. That might take us a very long time, though. But, I mean, we don't have experience in cotton farming, though. Let's check out that thing over there, right? Because if it collects on its own, so it holds its own cargo for a while, then I'm very much interested in it. Yeah, it does has 20k liters in it. That is an interesting thing, though. John Deere's too, very interesting also. So yeah, you know what? Let's go and accept this one. Borrow the items, my boy. It's going to be the first time that we are actually going to drive a truck too in the game. My, this is a machine though. Look at the size of it. Now, where did you want me to go? You want me to go all the way over there, huh? So I think what I want to do is go by our farm and then take a left there because we have never... Yeah, we never did take this route. Never. So let's go. Start the engine. By the way, the sound of that sounds awesome. Look at the interior. Nice for some company. Oh, wow. That's some detailed stuff, though. And I do like how they did set it up with all the icons. No light indicator somewhere? I do hear it, though, but I don't see it blink anywhere. Ground speed, yield. That's some impressive details, though, isn't it? Alright, there's a lot of danger there. Check for clearance of overhead electrical lines. Lower the module before turning. Keep everyone away from the module door and change when unloading. Failure to comply will result in death or serious injury. Realistic though, huh? Drum surface Tiver to activate. Okay, I do like this, man. That's the emergency exit right over there, it seems. Ah, yeah, I do see the cable. You pulled that one. Oh, that's some cool details though, isn't it? I think I'm taking a scenic route. Yes, I do. I cannot really look towards there. But I can look there, which is interesting for some reason. Oh no, it's my parcel. It's good that we are just arriving at home, right? So we can just pick it up. Man. Look at this though. We better put the lights on. There we go. I don't want to create an accident just by surprising someone that a big monstrosity of a machine is just popping out of nowhere. Alright, let's put it out. There we go. Let's go to the left around here. Yep. And then we are going to follow this road towards the cotton grove, one might say, right? I still wonder what produce we can sell there, but I think it's like honey, maybe potatoes, milk and eggs, you know, like typical farm things that you see at those small kiosks. By the way, do we have a field 1 in our property? Because we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. If there is a field 1, we might actually have lost our opportunity to actually do something with it for this year. But that's alright. Wow. Look at the size of that thing, huh? Beautiful boats there. Loading and unloading right there at the... whatever that might be. Kind of looks like cement or something, right? But probably isn't. A cement factory. Look at that massive tree, though. Look at that. Is that even a tree? It is. Looks more like a pole, though. Probably it is a pole. No, it's still bark on it, so it's not a pole, though. It's just a tree. That's kind of cool. So very random too, right? Alright, cotton, my boys. Okay. Dookie, let's just park right in the proper way. There we go. Now, let's see. Let's lower the big boy. We don't really have to lower it, it seems. Oh yeah, look at that though. We are already picking it. This is so nice. Alright. Let's turn around. just love the way how it is moving, you know what I mean? Just the shakes, the sounds of it, the physics of it all. I mean, I could become a cotton farmer though. This is fun. This is seriously fun though. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, that little part we have to redo. I love me some cotton in real life though, right? You know, it's so comfortable for either sleeping or just wearing and stuff like that, right? You know, it is really, really good. But avoid it when you are going to be in bad weather though, because your clothing will not dry up very quickly though. And if you are going out for a hike, don't wear cotton. You might get hypothermia and maybe die. We don't want that now, do we? Beautiful little brook right over here to the left. Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah, I kind of want to take a longer route though for this, but it doesn't make sense because we do have to follow all of this, right? So we can properly pick it up in a proper way, that is. Start. I try to keep them in between the lines, right, you know. It's a little bit overkill though, you know, I can imagine, but it just feels right, if you know what I mean. And our little helper, or AI, what we are going to hire in a little bit, will not have the easiest job ever. Because if this would have been my field, I would have taken care of the trees first. So we have turning maneuverment. Or I would actually do this in the law. Whoa, what is going on here? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. Rear steer, right, you know. Yeah, this is a little bit bulky around here. But yeah, I would definitely have made a lot of room for this. Put it on. And there we go. We have the same mistake all the way to the top left there than what we had before. So if we just fix it for once, like now, and then we will fix it for the other side too, right? You know, but we will skip a couple of lines now. Not as efficient, but it is what it is. And as you can see, this is what I mean by it. Just skipping most of the lines. But then we have it all at least for once though. And then we can do some proper farming here. Some proper harvesting. Yeah, this is super smooth. It's a very strange machine, but it works as intended though. And I am very happy with it. Look at that. It's better doing it this way than by hand, I suppose. Park a little bit backwards, stop the engine, and let's go with that one. Now let's take a little look at this big boy, right? Because look at that, man, you know, like the Soaring Transit Riverbend Spring TranStar Eagle truck. It's an old school looking truck though, and I really appreciate that. The International, huh? What's written on top of there? Slim picking. Maybe though, huh? Maybe it's the cheapest truck out there. Maybe it's not, but man, it is an interesting one. The American Eagle. Wait a minute, is this a special one? Lizard Module X Semi. Why is it like... Oh, wait a minute, I get it. We don't put it on top of it. We have to do this at the back. And then whatever we pull here is being pulled to the back, though. right? At least that is what I'm getting from it. I've never seen cotton farming though, in real life or online. So this is going to be a very good experiment though, right? You know, experience actually, not experiment, but it will also be an experiment though by finding out how it works. So it is what it is, boys. Karaoke. Let's test the big boy. I'll have a little look inside. Oh yeah, if you guys want to have, you know, like American Truck Simulator or European Truck Simulator on my channel too, maybe as a special Sunday or something, right? Do let me know, alright? What's going on here? Are we just between gears and that's it? Yeah, that was it though. Ooh, it's a wobbly boy though, huh? The suspension is overworking, it seems. Let's see if it's if it has a proper horn. It has a proper horn though. It's a little bit on the softer side, but that's okay. Oh, do you see the turn signal? I mean, the indicator where we actually have to press it. Look at how tiny that thing is. Look at that. Let's put our beautiful cruise control on, but I don't want it on 80. It's a country road, so I would say 40, something like that though. This feels already way too quick, to be honest. And of course we are going to the right. Oh! Wow. Just a little bit of oversteering right there, so we don't destroy the... Oh, careful here. So we don't destroy the road signs, etc., right? You know, we have to take care of that. Because it's important that they do stay around. One of our workers are working on grandfather's field, which is great. Oh, it seems actually that our job is already complete though, so we might turn it in directly so we don't have to overlease anything, or, you know, that farmer over there. It might be like, it might be your grandfather, it might be someone else though that he has contact with, and he just said, oh, my nephew will do it, right? Or my grandson. Let's go off here. I am so curious how this one works, man. A bike route. Oh, that means that it's perfectly made for us. I really wonder how it works. I hope that I'm correct though. That would be so interesting. Okay, the walker is doing as I was intended to do, but I really do think this is the case. This is so interesting, you know. Curiosity makes me happy, right? You know, like new things and all. Let's just park over here for now. A skipper. The issue, though, what I would have had if it doesn't contain its own crops, because that means that I really have to drive by it every little second, like not peas, like carrots. That is the problem, though. Let's see, collect the money. Thank you very much. Oh wow, this is an interesting job, though. I really want to take on directly, to be honest. Wood transport. I will definitely do that. But right now, farmland for 6k. Plowing like that? Dude. Let's go. We're making some decent money. And that's the best thing about it though, right? You know, we did buy a new... How shall we say, right? A new trailer for 41k. So with this right now, we might just be back to action. To where we were. A little bit closer. Come on, Fendt. Do it. Beautiful. And I really do love the Fendt trucks though. They are something else. To be honest, for me, it's really difficult to choose a main truck though. I might be going with John Deere, Fendt, you know, Deutz-Fahr, you know, or maybe a different one. I don't really prefer any over them for stats, because I know some of them are just better in certain ways, like horsepower or in in functions or in top speed and so on, right, you know? But the issue is, though, what I struggle with, though, is how they look like, right? Because, man, you can't go wrong with that grill, right? And with that green. You know what I mean, though? This is so difficult for me to accept to transport it like that, you know? There has to be a better way, right? There just has to be. Hoppa. There we go. All right, we have a new worker. Escape. We are in a hurry before it goes away. Because I really want to transport all of this, though. Booyakasha. Oh, the farmer already has 3 active contracts. Dude, are you breaking my nuts here? Why? This one is not. Collect. There we go. Okay. Ah, collect by paying, it seems. Ah, well. Borrow items. Here we go. Look at this. Now I wonder, do we have to put it on our own truck, right? Or does it automatically load first? It is farming simulator though, so there's a very, very, very small chance that we have to manually... well, I mean, you know, like it's done automatically. So that's going to be interesting. But wow, this bad boy though. Oh my god, it's... I know... Yeah, Volvo, yeah! Nice! Look at that. I just want to say, right, I know F816. I always drive these, though, in Euro Truck Simulator. Dude. This is really something else, isn't it? De Riedler Fahrzeugbau. Not bad, though. Fahrzeugbau means like... well, Fahrzeug is like... Literal translation is like riding tool. And Bau means build. So, you know, like... Just vehicle builds. Probably more than just trailers at this point. Let's go. I am super... Oh my boys. Yeah, just like Euro Truck Simulator though. Oh my... Oh wow, I wish Euro Truck Simulator had these details like that, right? Like a net over there and there too. You know, like you don't roll out if you have someone there. Even the display is just the same. It's a shame though. We could probably change it, but I don't know how. That's the shame. Because you could actually have in Volvos like this, you can in your dashboard where you do see how quick you drive and so on, you can actually check your navigation map too. But you can also have that on the right side, right, you know? And does it say driving coaching? Interesting. Woo! The physics are a little bit wonky though, huh? Like, it's really shaky, shaky, shaky. Man, I do love this interior though. It's so pleasant to the eye, pleasant. Let's not go like that though. There we are. Beautiful turn. And maybe though I should check the options if I can tune my steering way, because I am not going this wild on the steering wheel. Let's hear the honk. It's a decent one though. It's a decent warning though, isn't it? It's not too loud where you're getting a heart attack, but it's not too soft either where you think like, okay, take yourself serious, and then you can honk at me, right? Okay, one further, and then we are taking the right turn nicely over here. Alright, that's a beautiful little drive. Little turn without any issues, which is awesome. Now, I think, though, like, we have to pick these up. Oh, boy. Yeah, I don't really want to block the road, but... Not sure what is camera angle. Oh, that's the camera angle especially for... I see. That is cool. Alright, now let's see though how this one might work. Now, how do we start it? We probably just have to get out. And get in here. Nope. Ah, unfold the truck. That makes a whole lot of sense though. Didn't really feel like unfolding the truck, if you know what I mean. Not sure what this view is right now. Okay. Now, let's see though. Now, how do we do this, big boy? No. Aha, so we just have to hold that button in. And with this one up and down. I see. Let's just be careful here. With this one... Huh. I do like it. It's a little bit on the complex side, though. That's what makes it interesting, right? You know, like, complex on... It's a little bit on the weird side, where we have to move and hold different buttons and so on. I would say the one at the bottom, though, is just very magical, but it's welcome here with us. Okay, let's lower the big boy. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Yeah, we are not really doing the best job here. The most secure one. Woo! There we go. Oh, I am so going to invest in those joysticks, though. Yeah, I'm so going to invest in that. Let's just be real about that though, because you know, in my opinion, it just has to be done if we want to take all of this serious. Woo! Whoa, 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 whoa! Calm, calm, calm. But this is actually rather decent to do too, by the way. Just something that we have to get used to. If we can find out, like, how do we do these things? Okay, so that is that too. That is just all in all. This one is the just up and down, it seems. Yeah. Just like that. This one is a little bit better. It makes me happy too. Just hold together by the power of fate, though, right? You know. As you can see, we are already getting a whole lot better here now, don't we? goes the last one. Yeah, the issue is though, right, it's a little bit further away than I kind of like to. But oh well, I think we could reach it. Yeah, we definitely can reach it though. That's very nice. Let's just turn it around. I'm already a lot more used to the task though at hand, right? So that's very nice. Still not very smooth though in my operations, but I have to say though, I'm getting more confident with it. Not sure what happened there, but doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, we cannot reach it right now? Nope, we cannot reach it. So what I have to do though is fold the big boy. And boom, says the dynamite. Easy access to it all. Let's try to grab it as much in the middle as we can. Okay, just like that. Place it there, grab it. Just like that, lift it up. Up, 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 and up, of course, you know, and then here we are. Oh! It's way closer than I thought it was. Ay, 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 ay. The entire neighborhood. And a village further, though. No electricity because of moi. Yeah, not the proudest moment, though, in my life, I might say, but here we are. And place this one to the left side. Go. We might actually do a little bit of a better job by just boinking it like that and then sliding it a little bit further in. It's kind of floaty because the rest of the tree logs are all the way on the right side though, so yeah, I could have actually, you know, like put it a little bit better in, but this is alright. Let's go all the way over there. Further, 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 further. Downwards and pull it back. Just as well as we can, that is. Let's try with that. Yeah. Now we can adjust the front again. And then we are ready to go. I'm 100% certain nothing will fall off though if we do align everything well. Go. A little bit up. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Alright. Now unfold the big boy. Ooh. Oh, that's still decent. That is still decent though. Unfold it. Let's drive because the other one might be filled though right now, the harvester. And it's already though at 59%. Is it full? Not you. Oh my god, do you see what it drops actually? Oh my. I do like cotton though. I think we are going to invest quite a bit in cotton, to be honest. Now let's get going. We can actually turn around here, which is nice. Now, hopefully we can turn around here too. Yes, we can. Alright, this is really, really nice though. I do have to say though, I do like the timber industry. Whoppa. Let's brake here for a second. Off we go. We have to go to town, but I'm not necessarily sure what part of town. And that person though, man, you know, has to think about life priorities. Our trailer was still on their side of the road. Ooh. Going way too quick though. Let's go to a slower speed. Oh boy. The weight distribution. Ooh. You really feel it though. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, here we go. Yeah, we can really feel the weight distribution though on this truck. And yeah, it is top heavy right now, man. That caught me by surprise. That caught me by a massive surprise though, because, you know, on the way towards here, it did drive so different, man. But man, I do like the timber industry. I only have to get me either my farm sim track type of thing, right? You know, what I have in my attic. Especially made for Farming Simulator 2015 or 16, I believe. I have an entire control setup. It has a tiny joystick on it, so, you know, that's a nice thing. But at the same time, we might get dedicated farm simulator joysticks, though. And 2, I mean, then. That will be really something, right? Let's go towards the right here. Technically, we should check where we have to go. Alright, yep, right into town. Not bad. Do I have to unload there again, though, I wonder? Probably yes, right? Alright, let it roll. Technically, we want to go to the left here. Okay, he's going there. I'm not so sure about this, though. It might be like we just have to pop it up. Or just to place it here, right? You know, we will have to find out. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Do you know what I forgot? Oh, man, really? Boom. We could just... Wait a minute. Yeah, the front. Do you see that? We have that, actually. And then the driving would have been so much smoother. Right? Ah, yeah. Alright, a very important note though, please do yourself a favor and seriously put the belts on your cargo. It is safe for yourself and for the people around, but my oh my, if you don't have it, your truck is swinging and singing though. Let's go. I kind of wish that there was an option actually to go really close to the crane where we can see it from a point of view though, right? You know, like a camera or something from the crane out. It will make everything a little... Ooh, wrong button there, but it will really have made everything a lot simpler because right now we have guesswork, but that's alright. Oh yeah, look at that. Tree log right down there. You know, like, yeah, fasten your belts though. Turn it. Thank you. And drop it. Can you imagine we don't have to do that over here? By the way, can we just... No, we cannot just dump it there, it seems, which is alright. But I want to investigate because I don't see it any movement going up here whatsoever. Oh, 9%. Okay, so that is how we do. Interesting. The epsilon there, of course, and then here. Okay, so this is interesting. Good to know, good to know. In other words, we just have to place the wood there and then press that one button and then we are fine. Alright. Makes sense, makes sense. We just have to tell him though, right? You know, hey, 2 logs right there, grab them. Can really see that it's a busy day now in town, right? You know, there are non-stop cars driving by. It's just a dangerous place to actually unload this, but gotta be extra careful for that. So many civilians, right? Probably taking the kids from school or just coming back right in time, you know, for the kids or whatsoever. It's not so late during the day, so that might be it. Let's just be a little bit more precise with this one. I could just drop this one right over here. So yeah, gotta be very careful, but it's a busy road though. It's a little bit more busy than the main road. Whoop. Technically, by the way, we could get those logs that we have at our farm right now too from that one other job and make a pretty penny while doing so, but we were not hired to do our own stuff, right? You know, that wasn't in the contract, it wasn't mentioned, so let's just be a little bit honorable here, right? But technically, you can do it. What is going on here? Something is blocking it. I don't really think it's the... Yeah, it's not the left side, though, as I thought. You know, like one of those pins. Oh, well, here we go. There's literally a Karen over there in the school bus that doesn't want to drive past. I can help you, though, if you want to, right? You know. Oh, no, I cannot help you. I apologize. No. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Happy? Man, Karens, though, huh? Almost spoke to the manager. It would be me, myself, and I. But oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. He could have gone to the other side of the road, though. Right? Just a little bit. And us finishing thirds. Let's drop this one from here now. Let's just do it like we did with all of them. Ah, nice. Place it nicely down, lift it up, and there we go. And I don't want to unfold it just yet, though, because it might be the case like we have to move something within the lines. That is what we did. Plus $25 because, well, solid wood is done apparently, right? You know, so we got a bonus of 25. Collect. All right, beautiful. Completed. Collect. And then over here we have that one still. We are back at 36K. Which makes me super duper happy, of course. Now, this is going to be interesting, right? I think we all waited for this one to see if it, if I figure out right, you know. But it doesn't seem too difficult. We could probably apply it right here somewhere. Really, all of this for one hay bale? Nah, that one is still full of something, isn't it? American farming, where trucks just enter the field, and with the size of this thing, totally understandable. Now, before we do anything, can we raise this one? No. Ah, that makes sense too. Just like this, maybe. Ah, look at that though. This is freaking cool, though, isn't it? This is absolutely cool. For that, though, we do need to empty this one, I might say. Yeah. How do we do it? Unload? No, first, of course, we have to put it on. Tip side, pipe out. Yeah, this is going to be interesting right now. Unload. Ah, there we go. Okay. I am happy that we do see this too right now. Oh yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? It is beautiful though, let's be honest here. Beautiful. Let's put that one out. Kind of sticking truth there, but that's just decoration though. That it's that something bad will happen. Everybody knows that we are just collecting cotton though, right? You know, so you gotta be careful. It's kind of flammable. Okay, Doki Karaoke. Let's go a little bit further back. And of course, start this big boy too right over here. Oh. Nice. Slowly backing it up. Got it for 100%, which is awesome sauce. Now, where do we actually have to bring it, though? No, that is the next question. It is probably the tailor store. Oh, wow. All the way towards there, huh? The spinnery. Of course. Makes total sense. Well, let's go to the spinnery then. I don't know what it is, but these types of drives or walks in the color of the wild and everything, it just feels so good, right? You know, it's like you're healing or something, right? You know, like you have something that is damaged in you. I don't know though if that's the case with me. I'm not even sure that we do fit here, but I wanted to try. We do not the trailer, my boys. What a joy kill though. But anyways, like it just feels like being alive though in a certain way, right? You know, like you're so distracted with everything in life. And everything and everyone just wants something from you instead of just being with you, you know? Like, we all have those friends, right? You know, those very good friends that just want to be with you. It's just the natural connection, right? That special click, like two magnets. But the vast majority in life, you know, it's just like what I just described. Whether it's work or it's not, right? You know, it doesn't matter. Oh, we are not allowed with a bus on here, but with this we are allowed apparently, because this is a truck. I'm bending the rules though, huh? But the thing though is, right, you know, it didn't say maximum weight, so I think I'm actually decent in the laws of, or in the eyes of the law. But yeah, back to the subject though. But it's just you, nature, maybe your dog or best friend doing these things, right? And it just feels so good, so humane, so human-like. Alright, let's do a proper turn over here. Beautiful. Beepity boopity boo. If it had better mirrors though, I will just drive back from the cockpit view, but the mirrors are not really the sharpest in the game, sadly. Alright. Let's see. Can we just unload it over here? Unload, please, big boy. Maybe we don't have to activate it. Oh. So many buttons though that do different things on different parts. Oh. Oh, there we go though. Look at that. Yeah, the other one we just have to get back in and then... wow, only 5%. And the only ones... Wow. You know, like 28% left. You know how much money we probably make next to this right now? Probably not that much, but... Oh no, probably... Yeah, probably not, because this is the shorter one, right, you know? But oh well. That's alright, I would say. Let's get this back in. I should have thought about this too. Alright, unload it. Let's try to steer right in the middle so it stays there too. And here we go. Nice. 5k extra. Not bad though. Now that is something I can stand behind. Because now that job though does give me 15 though. That's beautiful. Nice. So by that though, I also want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful time. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Stay happy, stay healthy. And don't forget to subscribe though. Bye bye.